Next week, your JE is starting, right? Just a week to go.
Yes, sir.
So now you're all set? Well prepared? Good. I think we had not covered a couple of chapters, right? But I'm assuming that your school they have completed those chapters also, right? The differential equations and probability. Probability anyway you got it covered in 10th and 11th. It should be more or less. It's a repetition only. It looks like whatever you have in the 12th. So most of the problems you can solve. So only the differential equations we are not able to cover. But உங்க ஸ்கூல்ல பண்ணி நடத்திட்டாங்க இல்லையா அது?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you should be able to do a decent give a decent performance. Let us see. Oh, Akshaya was there, and I think she's left now. I think she's from 11th. I think Akshaya, right? Let's get started. Okay. So this is our first problem. If f of x plus f of pi minus x equal to pi square, then integral 0 to pi f of x sin x dx equal to, there are four options: pi square by 4, 2 pi square by 8. Okay. So in the you are all fairly comfortable, and you have gone through this integration for quite a few weeks. உங்க ஸ்கூல்லேயும் கவர் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. அதனால ஐ வாண்ட் யூ டு ட்ரை திஸ். ஓகே. ஸோ இன்ஸ்டெட் ஆஃப் மீ டூயிங், ஐ வாண்ட் டு வெயிட், let you try. Okay. And then go like in the last class, Sunday class by Shivan Rao, where you did step by step. Let's do that way. Okay, so go slowly, but at least there should be a learning for you, that how you can solve this kind of problem. Okay. Hi Akshaya. Good evening, Akshaya.
Good evening, sir.
ஸோ இன்னைக்கு நம்ம இன்டகிரேஷன்லேருந்து ஐஐடி ஜேஇ ஹிஸ்டாரிக்கல் ஜேஇ ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ ஐ திங்க் இட் மேபி உங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் அவுட் ஆஃப் சிலபஸாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ரைட் அக்ஷயா, யூஆர் இன் 11th, ரைட்?
Yes, sir.
பட் யூ கேன் ஸ்டில் பி தேர். உங்களுக்கும் பேசிக் இன்டகிரேஷன் நடத்திருப்பாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ யூ கேன் பி தேர். I'll give a couple of minutes. நீங்க ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க. Hi, Tejaswini.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Tejaswini. So in the problem, இன்னைக்கு இந்த இன்டகிரேஷன் சாப்டர்லேருந்து ஜேஇ ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம். So this is one of the problems. So either I want you all to try. So Tejaswini, you also please try if you can. Okay. ஸோ யாராச்சும் ட்ரை பண்ணியிருக்கீங்களா? அப்போ ஏதாவது பண்ணியிருக்கீங்களா?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me what you have done.
Sir, நான் வந்து இந்த f of x plus f of pi minus x அந்த ஈக்குவேஷன்ல வந்து ஃபுல்லா வந்து dx ஆலையும் sin x ஆலையும் மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணிட்டேன் சார். அதுக்கப்புறம் லிமிட் வந்து 0 to pi போட்டேன் சார். அப்போ வந்து செகண்ட் வந்து 2f of x sin x dxன்னு வந்துருக்கு சார். அதுக்கப்புறம் அதை
let's write step by step. So what was your first step?
Sir,
What you want? Let us say I equal to integral 0 to pi f of x sin x dx. Okay. So then what was your first step?
சார் கொடுத்திருக்க ஈக்குவேஷன் அப்ரோச் பண்ணுங்க சார், அது தப்பா சார்.
Okay. See, there is a property of definite integrals that we can use here. Okay. If integral a to b of fx, f of x into something dx is equal to, we can write it as integral 0 to pi f of pi minus x. That is the property of definite integrals, right? So we'll use this here. Okay. So now can you proceed? Because this is the property of definite integral, that integral 0 to pi f of x something. Okay. The property is that integral a to b f of x dx is equal to integral a to b f of x a to b a plus b minus x. So this is the property of
option C, sir.
You got option C. Okay, but let's go step by step. So this rule identity, does everybody know? Integral a to b f of x dx equal to integral a to b f of a plus b minus x into dx. Okay. So that's what we have applied here, right? So in I equal to integral 0 to pi, you put x equal to a plus b minus x, that is pi minus x. So that is what you have done. Okay. So now what is the next step? How did you do? Since you have already done it and you got the answer also, Sundaresan, what did you do next?
Sir, adding both, sir.
Adding both. But first, we have to, you can simplify this. What is sin pi minus x?
Sin x, sir.
Yeah. So we can put this as sin x. Now you add. Okay. When you add, you get 2y equal to integral 0 to pi f of x sin x dx plus integral f of x, same 0 to pi sin f of pi minus x, right? Sin pi minus x dx. You all agree? So this will be integral 0 to pi sin x into f of x plus f of pi minus x. But what is this given as f of x plus f of pi minus x? This is given as pi square. Yeah, it's given in the problem that this is equal to pi square. Therefore, this becomes integral 0 to pi. So we can take pi square out. Sin x dx. Okay. Now can you do it? What is integral 0 to pi sin x dx? So what is integral 0 to pi? The integral sin x. What is integration of sin x dx? What do you get?
Minus cos x, sir.
Yeah. So why everybody is keeping quiet? You don't remember this? Integral sin x pi square into, so we can take it minus pi square. We can take minus out. Now it is cos pi minus cos 0, which is minus 1. Okay, cos pi is minus 1, cos 0 is also minus 1. So that means this is minus pi square into minus 2, which is okay. So this is what? This is not I. Okay, what is this? So what is I then? I equal to pi square is the option that you have to choose. Okay, so which one did you choose, Sundaresan?
Sir, I had chosen 2 pi squares.
Yeah, so you missed the last step, right? 2i equal to 2 pi
Okay.
square. Yeah, so I equal to pi square, to be careful. Okay, Varsha, are you able to follow? Did you do some part of it at least? Hello, Varsha. I think Akshaya and Tejaswini, you are from 11th, right? Both of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So I think it will be hard for you. So you can just observe, but the other two can work it out. Okay. Let's go to the next problem. Option 2. Equal to pi square is option 1. Now the next problem. The area enclosed by y equal to mod x minus 1 plus mod x minus 2 and y equal to 3 is what? Okay. Y equal to mod x minus 1 and y equal to 3. Y equal to mod x minus 1 plus mod x minus 2. Y equal to 3 is the other line. So what is the area enclosed by these equations? So I will give some couple of minutes for you to try. Can anybody tell how to approach this?
Sir, we want to draw a graph, sir.
Right, right. So how will you draw the graph like given y equal to mod x minus 1 plus mod x minus 2? So what procedure you will follow to draw this kind of graph? Can one of you can you draw this? If you can draw the first curve, that first line, y equal to x mod x minus 1 plus mod x minus 2, you are more or less done because y equal to 3 is very easy and then finding the area will be very easy. So it is the first part is the first step. That is the toughest.
Sir, the y gives 4 different values, sir.
So what are the different values you will try? What are the ranges that you will choose?
-1 to +1, sir.
-1 to +1. Okay. Why? Well, logic? Varsha, can you think of it? How will you draw this? Y equal to mod x minus 1 plus mod x minus 2. What is this? Varsha coming on and off. Okay. See, if equation like this is given, the different ranges are given by the critical points. So y equal to x mod x minus 1 plus mod x minus 2. The two critical points are one is x equal to 1 and other is x equal to 2. Okay, x equal to see, you can see, this whatever is inside the mod you equate it to 0. So you get x equal to 1 and x equal to 2. So those are the two critical points. So the ranges will be -infinity to 1, 1 to 2, then 2 to infinity. So those are the three ranges in which the graph will look differently. The equations will be different in these three ranges. Okay. So with this information, what is the equation in the for the three different ranges? What are the equations? Can you figure out? Hello. So can someone tell me what is the equation in the range x less than 1, that is -infinity to 1? See, in this range, whatever is inside the mod, the value will evaluate to negative, right? x minus 1 will be negative in this range. Therefore, the mod will become negative of that. That means 1 minus x, because this is a negative quantity. Okay, so mod will always be positive. Therefore, in this range, y will be 1 minus x for the first one, and same thing for the second one, because this is 1 and 2, right? In this whole range, the x value is going to be less than 1 as well as less than 2. So for both, you have to apply negative factor. That's why x minus 1 becomes 1 minus x minus 2 becomes 2 minus x. So this will be your equation in the range negative infinity to 1. Okay, y equal to 3 minus 2x. Now, what is the equation in the range 1 to 2? Same logic, you apply the logic and tell me. Now, x value is more than this critical point, but less than this critical point. So how will the equation be now? Y equal to the first part will be positive because it's already positive. So therefore, we will simply take x minus 1. X minus 1 will be a positive quantity. But x minus 2 is a negative quantity. Therefore, we have to take it as 2 minus x. So x and x get cancelled and it is becoming y equal to 1. Same way, the other range. What will be y?
2x minus 3, sir.
Yeah. It will be x minus 1 plus x minus 2. Right. Now you draw these 3 graphs, and so then you can you'll get a shape. This is not at all an integration problem. Okay, it is, you draw this and you'll get a shape, and you get the coordinates of those. You'll get a shape. That equation area you can easily determine. First in the range less than 1, then in the range 1 to 2, then in the range above 2. In the range 1 to 2, we figured that it is y equal to 1. So in the range less than 1, it is y equal to 3 minus 2x. Okay, so that means 2x plus y equal to 3. So 2x plus y equal to 3. So you can easily determine its intercepts, right? இப்படியே வச்சுக்கலாம். and x equal to, let's say y equal to 3 minus 2x. To plot this, what you do, when x equal to 0, y equal to 3. When y equal to 0, x equal to 3 by 2, right? You can see that, right? You put y equal to 0, you get 2x equal to 3, x equal to 3 by 2. When x equal to 0, y equal to 3. So the points are, the y-intercept is 3, and x-intercept is 3 by 2, 1.5. See, let us say when x equal to 1, what happens to y? 1, right? When x equal to 1, y becomes 1. That means it is like this. And goes and cuts this here, but that is not required for us because they are only wanting the area enclosed by this these lines. So we can stop here. So this is your y equal to. Same way, let's put y equal to 2x minus 3. So how will that look? X equal to 0, y equal to minus 3. So when x equal to 0, y equal to minus 3. Somewhere here. Okay. Then when x equal to y equal to 0, it's equal to 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 0. So it passes like this. Now y equal to 1 equal to, so x equal to 1, y equal to, let's put x equal to 1. X equal to 1, y equal to 2 minus 3, so minus 1. When x equal to 1, it is passing like this. So now where does it cut this line? This line is y equal to 1, right? When, so put y equal to 1, is equal to 2, right? 1 equal to 2x minus 3, so 2x equal to 4, x equal to 2. So here it cuts and it goes like this. Okay. So the other line is this, y equal to 3. The coordinate of this point we have already determined, right? 1, 1. And this point is 1, x equal to 2, y equal to 1. And what is this point? Which you can easily get by putting y equal to 3 in this equation. So 2x equal to 6, x equal to 3. And we know that this point is 0, 3. So what shape do you get? So we need the area enclosed by these 3 lines and this y equal to 3. So that means this is the area that we want. Okay. So if you want to use integration, we can do, the integrate this and then subtract from this rectangle. You can use that, but we don't need all that because it's a known figure whose area we can easily determine. What figure is this? Anybody?
Frustum, sir.
Sorry.
Frustum, sir.
This is called. This is a trapezium, right? So we have the coordinates of the trapezium. So we have the the lengths of the parallel sides. We have the height. So what is the area of trapezium from this? Given these coordinates. Suppose this is A, this is B, and this is H. What is the area of trapezium using A, B, and H? So if it is a rectangle, you will put H into L, இல்லையா? H இதுன்னு வச்சுட்டாங்க. இப்போ இது trapeziumனா the L ரெண்டு different இருக்கிறதுனால we take the average of the two parallel sides and multiply by H. So area will be A plus B by 2 into H. Now what is the value of A? This length from 1 to 2 what is the length? One, right? From point 1 to 2, this length is 1. And B 0 to 3, right? Y is constant, X is varying from 0 to 3, right? And H is equal to, here Y is 1 and here Y is 3. So what is H? So all you have to do is substitute A plus B into H by 2. A equal to 1, B equal to 3, H equal to 2. Four. Since this gets cancelled, so it's simply 1 plus 3. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
What about you, Varsha? And yeah, Akshaya and Tejaswini, I hope you are following also, right? This is not a very complicated integration.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The modulus and all you already have in your syllabus. So வீட்டுக்குள்ள ரெய்னா, you are somewhere outside, Varsha? Okay, so let's go to the next problem. Okay, இதுவும் area problem தான். The area x square less than or equal to y. Y less than or equal to 8 minus x square. Y less than or equal to 7. Yes. So what is the area? Enclosed by these shapes. X square less than y less than equal to y less than or equal to 8 minus x square, y less than or equal to 7. So, for simplicity, let us write this as y greater than or equal to x square. Okay. So, எல்லாமே ஒரே மாதிரி y greater than or equal to x square, y less than or equal to this, y greater than or equal to 7. So, now you try for some time. Or if you think about it and you tell me, at least as you think, you tell me what you are doing. What is this shape? What is this shape? How does this look like? How does that look like? First of all, what is this shape? Y greater than or equal to x square. Let us say, let's plot y equal to x square. What is y equal to x square? What shape is that?
Parabola, sir.
Good. Y y equal to 8 minus x square. What is that?
Parabola, sir.
That is also parabola. Right. And y less than or equal to 7?
Line, sir.
So y equal to 7 will be a straight line. Right? Now, let's plot this. The best way is to plot this. So y greater than or equal to x square, y equal to x square plot pannu. So y equal to x square, how will it look like? Where will its vertex be? Y equal to x square.
Origin, sir.
This is the vertex for y equal to x square. So this is y equal to x square abdina. Y greater than or equal to x square will be all the areas inside this parabola. Okay. Now, how does this look like? Y less than equal to 8 minus x square means we have to plot y equal to 8 minus x square. How will it look like? Where is the vertex of that? First thing is, where is the vertex of this parabola? Y equal to 8 minus x square.
Zero, 8, sir.
Right. Because y minus 8 equal to minus x square is the equation. Right? So you see that y equal to 4ax, x square equal to 4ay or y square equal to 4ax. So that is the standard form of parabola. So this is obviously x square equal to minus of 4a. The 4a is in this case 1. Okay. Into y has become y minus 8. Since y has become y minus 8, x is remaining as it is. So therefore, the vertex is going to be at 0 and 8. Very good. And this will be facing down or facing up, opening down or opening up.
Opening down, sir.
This will be opening down. So this will be like this. This is the second parabola. Call this as and we want it y less than or equal to 8 minus x square. That means it is going to be all that area now coming inside the two parabolas, in between the two parabolas. And they are also given another constraint, y less than or equal to 7. That we know, right? Y equal to 7 is a line, right?
Sir, greater than nano inside, less than nano inside, sir.
ஆமா, இந்த இதுக்கு greater than அப்படிங்கும்போது y is greater than this இல்லையா? The first graph y equal to x square எடுத்துட்டா அதுக்கு மேல, because y greater than or equal to x squareங்கிறதுனால அதுக்கு மேல, இதுக்கு y less than or equal to 8 minus x square. ஸோ இந்த பேரபோலாக்கு இதுக்கு கீழே, அதனால தான் நடுவில் வருது. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பேரபோலாக்கு மேலே, செகண்ட் பேரபோலாக்கு கீழே இல்லையா?
எஸ் சார்.
So y less than or equal to 7, y equal to 7 we have drawn. So basically we need the area in this area. So how can we get this? Since it is symmetric about y-axis, so we can see that this is symmetric about y-axis, right? So that means we can take it as twice the area on one side. Okay, so let us say twice the area on one side. So one side area கண்டுபிடிப்போம் நம்ம. So one side area எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம்? First of all, we need this coordinate where these two parabolas intersect, right? So that we can easily get by solving the two equations, right? Y equal to, so try to solve it and find out the coordinate of the point, that point of intersection. இது ரெண்டையும் சால்வ் பண்ணா என்ன வரும்? So that's what you get, plus or minus 2. Inge one, inge one. We are looking at only one side. Let's look at x equal to plus 2. So when x equal to plus 2, what is the value of y? So this point is going to be 2, 4. Okay. So now using the principles of integration, how can we determine the area enclosed by these parabolas and the line? கொஞ்சம் திங்க் பண்ணி சொல்லுங்க. Varsha, are you there? Varsha seems to have a problem. Yeah, she said, yeah, she's not able to speak, right? Sound over. So what is the principle? How can we find the area?
Sir, integral x dy, sir,
Correct.
from limit 0 to 4 and 4 to 7, sir.
Correct. Very good. Very good, Sundaris. So, because this is x around y-axis, so we have to take integral x dy. Okay. So integral x dy. Okay. And the ranges are 0 to 4 and 4 to 7. And 0 to 4 we have the equation, and 4 to 7 also you have the equation. So integrate and find out the area. And then don't forget to multiply by 2. Okay. So you solve it and tell me. Two times integral 0 to 4 x dy, right? In this range, what is x? Root y. The other range, because in this range we have seen that x equal to root y. In this range, x square equal to 8 minus y, x equal to root of 8 minus y. This is all you have to evaluate. I'm allowing a minute for you to evaluate this integral and tell me the answer. Okay. So you must have done some steps. What is root y? Integral of root y? Y power 3 by 2 because y power half, right? So divided by 3 by 2 or into 2 by 3. This is for the range 0 to 4. Similarly, what is this integral? What is this integral? Same, right? 8 minus similar. 8 minus y to the power of 3 by 2 into here there's a minus sign, therefore you put minus 2 by 3. So divided by 3 by 2 only here also. But because there's a minus sign, so this for the range 4 to 7. So what do you get if you substitute? Two by 3 into, to put y equal to 4. 4 power 3 by 2. Right? So y equal to 0, you put 0 power 3 by 2, that is 0. So I'll leave it. So just this. Okay, 2 by 3 into 4 power 3 by 2. This one is minus 2 by 3. We can take it out. Eight power 8 minus y, you put y equal to 7, you get 1 to the power of 3 by 2 minus y equal to 4, you get so this is minus 2 by 3 into 8 minus 7 to the power of 3 by 2 minus 8 minus 4 to the power of 3 by 2. So I think there is a 2 and 2 by 3. I can take out 4 by 3. Okay. So what remains is 4 power 3 by 2. So what is 4 power 3 by 2? 8. Right? 4 power 3 by 2, we know it is 8. 4 cube, 64 square, square root of 64. So here, so we have taken out the 2 by 3. So this minus 1 power 3 by 2 minus 4 power 3 by 2. Right. So that will be 4 by 3 into 8 minus 1 plus 8, 15. So this is the area. This problem option is there, right? Option 20 square units is given. That's option 3. Let's do just one more problem, okay, and then we'll wrap it up for the day. If you're doing fewer problems, I am thinking that there should be some learning for you. நீங்க போடணும் அட்லீஸ்ட் இந்த மாதிரி ப்ராப்ளத்தை நீங்க நல்லா அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறோம். நம்ம ஃபாஸ்டா நம்ம போட வேணாம் அப்படின்ட்டு ஐம் கோயிங் ஸ்லோ அண்ட் allowing you to participate. Okay. Let's do one more problem. L of x equal to integral x plus 1 dx divided by x into 1 plus x e power x the whole square and limit x tending to infinity of L of x equal to 1. These two are given. Okay. One is this, second is this. These two are given. And we are asked to find out what is L of 1. So this is an indefinite integral problem. So you determine this indefinite integral and you get, by substituting x equal to infinity, you can get the value of c, because in an indefinite integral you will get a constant, right? So to get the constant, they give this limit one condition they are given, okay, like limit x tending to infinity of L of x. But first you have to integrate. So this can be used to determine the value of constant. So then with that you can determine the exact integral. Because first you will get the integral with constant. So now we will eliminate the constant using this, and then you find L of 1. Okay. So think about how can we solve this indefinite integral. Obviously, there is some substitution that we need to do. Okay. So what substitution will work? I'll give you a minute. Think about it, how we can approach this integral problem. usually, these kind of problems we need to substitute. So the first candidate you can consider is this. Okay. Let's say put t equal to 1 plus x e power x. Then what is dt? This, if you differentiate this, it will become 0. If you differentiate this one, it is u dv plus v du, right? X is u, dv is e power x, plus v is e power x, du is 1. So dt is this. That is okay. So e power x, so that's a dt, right? dt equal to e power x into x plus 1 dx, right? So that means it's x plus 1 dx. You see it in the problem, right? X plus 1 dx is equal to dt divided by e power x. Okay. Or so what is e power x now? Okay. One second. So now you put that integral x plus 1 dx is dt by e power x. Then 1 by x into 1 plus x e power x whole square is simply t square. Right? This is what it becomes, right? dt divided by e power x into 1 by x into t square. But this x into e power x is equal to t minus 1. So that is how this simplifies to dt by t minus 1 into t square. So it's indefinite integral dt divided by t minus 1 into t square. Okay. So this we can now resolve, because this is like a product in the denominator. If there is a product in the denominator like this, what do? We have to use the partial fractions, decompose into partial fractions. Okay. Let us say the 1 by t minus 1 into t square equal to, now we have to put like this, a by t minus 1 plus bt plus c over t square. Because it is second order, the remainder will be in this nature, bt plus c. Okay, so it's not just b. Okay, whereas this is first order, just n போடலாம். இதை போட்டு நம்ம சால்வ் பண்ணோம்னா what you get is a equal to 1, b equal to minus 1, c equal to minus 1. So சொல்லுங்க
சார். நம்ம டினாமினேட்டர்ல இருக்க டி ஸ்கொயரை வந்து உள்ள மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணா சிம்பிளா சால்வ் பண்ணிடலாமே சார்?
எப்படி பண்ணலாம்
சார்? டினாமினேட்டர்ல டி கியூப் மைனஸ் டி ஸ்கொயர்னு வரும் சார். அதை ரெண்டு இன்டெக்ரலா பிரிச்சுட்டா ஈஸியா சால்வ் பண்ணிடலாம்ல சார்?
t cube minus t square, how can it be solved? This is 1 by t cube minus t square. If it is t cube minus t square, we can solve. But 1 by t cube minus t square எப்படி பண்ண முடியும்? Right? So இதை partial fraction போட்டு சால்வ் பண்ணி தான் பண்ண முடியும். ஓகே, ஸோ இப்போ என்ன கிடைக்கும்? I equal to integral 1 by t minus 1 minus minus t minus 1. Okay, because b is minus 1, c is minus 1 over t square. Okay. Or we can write it as 1 by t minus 1 minus t plus 1 by t square. இதை நம்ம மூணா ஸ்பிளிட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். Now, like you say, what we can do is integral 1 by t minus 1 minus t by t square, 1 by t அப்படின்னு போட்டுக்கலாம், minus 1 by t square. இப்போ நம்ம ஒன்றுத்தையும் நம்ம சால்வ் பண்ணிடலாம். Now you tell me what is the integral of 1 by t minus 1? ln t minus 1. Okay, minus ln t mod t minus 1 mod t. And what is 1 by t square, integral of 1 by t square, that is t power minus 2. You simply add 1, right? T power minus 1 divided by minus 1. So here minus, again minus 1 by t. Integral of 1 by t square will be minus 1 by t. So that means this is your answer. The given integral is ln t minus 1 minus ln t plus 1 by t. Okay. Now we have to substitute for t. So what is t? We have to substitute t equal to 1 plus x into e power x. One plus okay, plus c. 1 by 1 plus x into e power x. Now to to determine C, they are given that limit extending to infinity. Of this I, okay. This is let's say this is integral of L, right? So now we substitute x equal to infinity in this. So இது எப்படி போலாம்னா, so this one we can put it as ln x e power x divided by 1 plus x e power x. Okay. So because log of a minus log of b is equal to log of a by b, right? And now you divide the இதுல வந்து numerator எல்லாத்தையும் நம்ம x e power x ஆல டிவைட் பண்ணுவோம். 1 by okay. So now we can substitute x equal to infinity. The limit will be what? You put x equal to infinity, this term will tend to 0. Okay. And this term will tend to infinity. That means this whole thing will tend to 0. Okay. So this is what you get, right? So ln 1 by 1 is ln 1. ln 1 plus c. So this is given as 1. What is ln 1? Is 0, right? So we get c equal to 1. So now we have to substitute and find out f of 1. That's all. Or L of 1. So L of x is equal to ln x e power x divided by 1 plus x e power x plus 1 by 1 plus x e power x plus c வேலை இப்போ 1 போட்டுரும். Okay. So now what is L of 1? Put x equal to 1. So the numerator becomes e by 1 plus e (1 plus e plus 1). So this is equal to ln e minus ln 1 plus e plus 1 by 1 plus e plus 1. But what is ln e? Ln e is 1, right? That means this is equal to 2 minus ln 1 plus e plus 1